All right, YouTube, we're back. Bear with me for a minute. I know it's dark. We're back here. It is Saturday, January 17th, and it is 10:30 at night. They're calling for a decent snowstorm tomorrow, just what we need. We've been dying for some snow here right in Essex County. We haven't been getting jack crap, so they're talking about getting a 6 to 8 inch snow event tomorrow, which we are looking forward to oh so much. It's supposed to start coming in around noon, and by the sounds of it, it's going to work its way out right around 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Today it rained all day, but we're getting some freezing temps tonight, so I'm going to go out and check all of our commercials to make sure that we don't have any ice spots or wet spots, because it is supposed to get pretty cold tonight, and it's 10 o'clock here right now, and it's 32 degrees. So we're gonna go down and get truck 3 loaded up with a couple yards of salt, and we'll start to do our site inspections. We'll see you there. All right, guys, so it's around 11:20 here, and I am just here salting our first commercial. I just got done with the parking lot and everything, so I'm just going around and using this little thing here. Let me point it down. Just here on our first parking lot at 11 o'clock here, and I'm salting the first walkway and everything. Just got done salting the actual driveways, if you will, all the I guess you would say asphalt areas. Got that music blasting because that's what keeps me awake on days like this. I don't know if you guys are anything like me. This might just sound like stupid small talk, but I get on these little hyper fixations, I guess you would, where I listen to like one genre of music repetitively, or listen to one singer over and over again. I've been blasting Lenny Kravitz all day. I don't know if anybody will know who Lenny Kravitz is, but I've been blasting him all day. I love my rock music. Let's see, what else? Buddy over there was blasting his bachata music. I got one small area to do back here. That's really it. We'll be back in the truck. So I guess I'll see you guys when we get back in the truck. All right, guys, so it's 12:30 here tonight. Segueing from Saturday the 17th into the 18th. We are in that, I guess you would say, midnight time between the days. I just finished pre-treating everything. I'm gonna go back to the yard, spread out this salt spreader, and then I'm gonna go home and get some sleep, so that way I can be ready for everything that life's going to throw at me tomorrow. And we'll do it with a smile. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow when the big day comes. Alright, guys, so it's the 18th, the day after. And it is 9 in the morning. I am heading down the yard right now. There was some stuff that happened off camera last night. The truck that I was driving, truck 3, I was just out salting. Didn't even need the plow, but I didn't take the plow off. And when I got back down the yard, pardon my French, but the fucking plow didn't work. So, and of course, it is right before we actually get snow for like the first time this year. Like actual snow. I think now they have us in the 5 to 7 area, so hoping that something actually happens. But we're heading down to work on that, and then we're going to put in Apple CarPlay radio in one of the other trucks, and then we'll go from there. We'll start fueling shit up and start going through my list, see what time it's gonna snow, see who I'm gonna call in when, and all that fun stuff. And actually, I gotta get in contact with one of the towns that our truck is plowing for, because I still haven't heard back from them. But we'll go from there. Alright YouTube, what's going on? I'm back. I don't know how much of it you're going to be able to see again, but you're going to have to bear with it for me, or with me for right now. What an eventful day that it's been. What's today? Today's Sunday, and it's 8 o'clock right now. This morning I head to the yard and I got everything prepped, everything's fueled, everything has its bags of Pelleto, the little calcium salt, everything like that's good. I had, I don't even know how to start saying this. One of my career guys. So I have a couple guys on my plow, I guess you would say roster, that just work for me for snow. And then I have a couple of guys that work with me in the summer and also work for me in the winter. One of my guys, out of the blue, is going to work somewhere else. Basically my number 2 guy. He's heading off elsewhere, and found out yesterday. And he's gone tomorrow. So had to move a couple people around. Pretty stressful, very stressful to say the least. It's already snowing right now. We got, like, I don't know, probably about half an inch to an inch on the ground right now, and I'm out driving my list right now to start doing checkups on all my commercials. Yeah, that definitely needs a hit. All right, I'm heading down to the yard right now because one of my medical buildings it's got about a coating on it right now, so I gotta get to addressing that. One of our street trucks is already out plowing right now, and then I think I'll be the second truck out for the company. We currently are hiring for snow and for summer work. I'm looking for a construction crew member. You guys need a license. Other than that, I can teach you along the way. You'll be working with me next year doing patios, walkways, walls. We'll be doing asphalt rip outs. We'll be doing excavation and yard grading. It's going to be really fun this year. And if you happen to be interested in a job like that, let us know. We'll help get you your hoisting license, all the stuff of that nature. We'll help get you your DOT card if you don't already have your DOT card to drive commercial vehicles in Massachusetts. Let us know. And then if you happen to be interested in that work and you also like snow work, we can get you started right now doing snow work. We got openings. And of course, it sucks because we've had these little coating to an inch storms all winter, and my number 2 guy has to leave the first time that we get actual snow. We're supposed to get like 5-7 inches tonight, so I'm ripping my fucking hair out. Pardon my French, but this is fucked. Yippee! All right, down to the yard we go. Enough of me bitching.
What up, YouTube? The boys are back. It's let's see, January 18th, 9:38. We're here. Snow event number 4?
I think actual pushable 2.
Pushable 2 snow event, salting 4. We're expecting 2 to 4 inches here in Massachusetts, North Shore area.
Everything sucks right now. Everything's breaking. What's new? Everyone's calling out what's new.
What's new?
Yeah, fun shit. We had 2 out of, I think, 12 people call out, but wouldn't be a fucking snow event without it, let me tell you. And the Patriots are in the fucking playoffs, so
Super Bowl bound, baby.
I think a couple of my my helpers had Uno Cervezas, but you'll get that on those bigger jobs. But I'm staring at the last truck to head out, and everything's out making money, so I can't complain. Everything's got a couple band-aids on it, but I don't stress about that shit right now. We'll deal with that at the end of the storm. So anyways, we'll see you at the first job. Alright guys, so we are back on the video. It is midnight on the dot right now, and I'm currently just doing my second to last commercial property that I have on my list. So far we got about, I don't know, 2 inches on the ground. This is one of the last ones. I haven't been able to hit it yet, but currently dropping blade on it. By the looks of it, like I said, we got about 2 inches on the ground. I think in total they're calling for about 2.5 inches now. So my thought is, from here, probably have to go around and just do a scrape on some of the early ones that I did, and then salt everything. So I'm hoping that we'll probably be done. It's midnight. I'm hoping for 2 a.m. I'm hoping for 2 a.m. we'll get out. I ended up sending the 2 residential units back home because I don't even think we have enough snow, realistically, to justify scraping the houses. Definitely got enough for doing the commercials, but I don't think we got enough snow to truly justify residential. With that being said, we got me. I think we got 4 units out right now. Sorry if I'm all I should say I'm sorry if I'm all talking like I'm talking gibberish, but I'm tired. I've been up since 7 this morning, and I want to go to bed at some point. It's been a long day. I'm not gonna lie. I like the adrenaline of. I mean, I just did the math out. Since this storm, I've taken like 50 phone calls, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's a lot of stress. So I don't want that." I like the stress. Who can I lie? Does a number still, but I'm young. I still like the stress. I'm sure once I hit 50, I'll hate it and probably want to retire and say that this industry sucks. But until then, I don't get to be an old head yet. I kind of like the adrenaline of the uncertainty. What an eventful storm, though. We had 2 of our main guys call out. One of them just straight up quit, which is just fucking crazy to me. I never in a million years would I have thought that I would have been losing this kid, but pretty sad. I'm pretty sad, I should say. Just a fucking bummer. But what am I gonna do? Water under the fridge, as they say, boys. And I don't know if I said it earlier, but guess what? We are currently hiring on our snow division. Anybody who has experience doing commercial snow, please feel free to reach out, either in the video or upon email. I really don't care any way that you want to reach out. But we are hiring for snow. We can get you in a street truck doing streets. We can get you doing commercial. Let us know. I was just talking to Mary. Her and her truck and everything, they're doing pretty good with streets. I talked to Brendan. I had Brendan end up going out in my other street truck. His day is not going as well. There are a lot of kinks that I got to work out with that truck, apparently. With it being only a rear-wheel drive plow truck, even though it's a dually. I bought chains for it, but I never ended up putting them on because I figured with this being a smaller storm that it would have been all right. I was thoroughly mistaken. He said that he's playing Tokyo Drift with an F450, which if any of you have ever played Tokyo Drift with an F450, it isn't exactly what I would call a ball of a time. So with that being said, I'm gonna put chains on that next storm. That truck also doesn't have a radio right now, so he is currently driving around just listening to the sound of snow, which I know he's probably going mental over that. Oh, and then the e-brake cable let go, which was also so nice. So now he just gets to listen to the e-brake chime non-stop for the past, I think he said hour and a half. So, Brendan, if you ever watch this video, I'm sorry, buddy. We'll put you in the Lariat next storm. We'll give you the heated seats and the moonroof and everything. There just wasn't enough to do the driveways. I'm sorry, buddy. But next time, buddy. I know that's usually your designated truck, but yeah, it's so weird. I've had to shuffle this whole fucking company around over the past couple hours because, like I said, with my main guy leaving, that threw me for a fucking loop. And now because this one kid left, everyone else is feeling it, because I had to shift everyone around. Everybody's usual route is not what everyone's doing right now. It's so weird, you know, you think about it, and there are these big companies that when someone leaves like a big company or something like that, it's almost like a ripple in the fucking, I guess you would say the chain of progress for the company. And with little companies like this, when you lose one good guy, it really, you feel it. I'm feeling it right now, but I mean, I can't bitch and moan about it. I just got to truck through it. But trust me, when you're a small company and you lose a good employee, you fucking feel it. Everything gets shifted around. And I'll tell you right now, this is just the snow season. Once landscape season comes around, unless I can find someone as good as him, I'm gonna be fucking hurting during the landscape season. So I don't know. What an industry and what a time to be alive. Anyways, I'm gonna try and get this all wrapped up, and then I'm gonna try and get to the last one, and I'll see you guys sometime before then. Alright guys, so we're back here. We made it through alive with a smile. It is Monday the 19th of January, and yesterday we did alright. Can't complain too bad. We started right around 6 o'clock yesterday. We ended up wrapping up at about 4 a.m. this morning. We got about 3 inches of snowfall in total. We were able to hit all our residentials once. Did a pre-treat and then one hit of everything on all of our commercials. And then and then the municipal guys were able to get quite some time in. I think both of the municipal trucks were in from basically 7 until 4 in the morning, which is pretty good. Those guys got some hours in. I'm happy about that. Overall, we had a couple little breaks. It was very hard getting people last minute with so much change last minute. Like I said on that last video, with that guy leaving, very short notice. Very stressful storm last night from my standpoint. Very sucky, but we ended up getting everything done. And then this morning, out of all things, I went to bed at like 4:30 in the morning, and I set my alarm for 9 just in case I got any calls or quality checks, anything of that nature. And I wake up at, I think it was 6:30, so about 2 hours after I went to sleep. No, it was around 7, so about 2.5 hours after I went to sleep. And it was snowing so much that I couldn't see my neighbor's house. So we ended up getting another 1.5 inches over about an hour. So ended up having to go back out and hit all the commercials a third time. And I'm just wrapping up right now. It's 2:20 in the afternoon. I am absolutely beat. I don't even want to do invoices yet. That sounds like a problem for tomorrow. Luckily, both of the Chevys, the old reliables, you can say what you want, those 2 old Chevys, they just seem to chug right through. Both of those trucks absolutely plowed right through and didn't have a single problem. They smiled while doing it. And I can't say the same for the Fords. I cannot say the same for the Fords. One Ford, we need to figure out what's going on with the actual plow controller. It keeps butting in and out. I think it's the pins where the actual controller connects. So that's going to be something that we're going to be working on over the week. And then the old reliable, not so reliable V10. Anybody who's mechanical out there might be able to diagnose this without even looking at it. Get a call from the driver at about 2 a.m. saying that right around 1500 RPMs, it would start running really rough. Like, you know, it'd be like, so we got that going for us, but it's only while in drive. When he dropped it into neutral, he was able to rev bomb it right up to 4500. It's only while in drive. The second you try to push it over 1500, she just dogs out. So I'm wondering if maybe, I don't know if it's a vacuum leak, I don't know if it's coils, I don't know. spark plugs, but if anybody wants to lead me in the right direction, it'd be greatly appreciated. I went to school for auto mechanics, but I'm a little bit rusty here. But yeah, I think for this storm, that's gonna be about it. I'm pulling up to my house right now, and I plan on sleeping until 8 o'clock tonight because it is 2 and I would love to just get a 6-hour nap in. We'll see you guys in the next one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't ever say it's over until the fat lady sings. I was wicked tired, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I've been going for about 24 hours right now, and I don't know. I think I had a 2-hour break nap right at around 5 a.m. and I was just on my way home, and I noticed that we got reached out to by, we take care of a chain of banks. I think we take care of 2 or 3 of them, and they just reached out saying their headquarters, which is about 20 minutes away from our yard, the actual headquarters building, has not been touched by the recent contractor, and that they haven't been having good luck with him. So we're gonna go drive out and take a look at it, and they say put a bid on it, so we might be getting another one. This is only gonna make sense to kids my age, but I'm gonna say it. I don't care how cringe it sounds on video. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. And another one.
Those who know will get a good giggle out of that. All right, well, we'll see you guys out in Wakefield. We're going to pick up another commercial contract. Hey, buddy. All right, let's go out to get it. I'm energetic now. Let's go fucking get this bread. All right, guys, so I really didn't get much filming at that last property that we ended up getting, but from what I hear from the bank, they are very happy with how that came out. So much so that they are looking at giving us another 3 to 4 of their locations, which I can't complain about. I'm happier than a pig in shit about that. I'm not going to post this in the video until it is set in stone that that is a possibility. But if this makes it to the video, just know good things are happening this year. And trying to acquire more commercial, so here's our chance. I'm glad I went out there and gave them a quality product that they were happy with. That's all you got to do. If anybody's in a small business and looking to expand, best thing I can say is pick up your phone. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Answer your phone. Anyways, I got done with that and back at the yard around 4. I was going to be home at 2, but I took 2 hours out of my day by answering an email, and we got at least 1, possibly 4 more accounts out of it. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Little life lesson, that's all. But answer your phone if you're in a small business and you're trying to scale, because that is where all of your leads are going to be coming in. And if you can make people happy, retain people, you'll be doing all right. Anyways, guys, we'll see you in the next one.